Mo better. Building codes change, but not until enough people have a failure. There's nothing stopping you from building stronger than code, so you're not one of the poor suckers they use to justify why they should change the standards for the next time. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll come over and make it better than right. They can huff and puff, but they can't blow your house down.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
The only thing worse than hiring no law firm after your injury is hiring the wrong law firm. And there are so many of them. When thousands of people call us every year asking to help them change law firms and hire us instead, I wonder why they ever called the other firm in the first place. They were smart to switch before it was too late. You only get one day in court. You know who has the resources and results to fight to handle your claim. And the big insurance company on the other side, they know it too. They know us well. You have to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and know when to walk away. Walk our way. When you're fighting to get what you deserve, it's go big or go home. We are big for a reason, which is why we've recovered over $9 billion for our clients. When it comes to law, size matters. We're America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
WPBF 25 News Mornings. Aaron, Stephen, and Nathalie with today's headlines.
And breaking news from overnight.
On stories happening right now.
From the Palm Beaches to the Treasure Coast.
With Sandra's most accurate forecast to help you prepare. And Yasmin, South Florida's only dedicated traffic anchor.
Watching backups impacting your commute. And a 12-hour forecast for your entire day.
Watch the most experienced local morning team. WPBF 25 News Mornings. Live, local, late breaking.
iHeartRadio is your #1 app for the holidays. Just open the app and search Holiday and start listening now. You'll see your local holiday radio station, plus all kinds of other holiday stations, playlists, and podcasts. iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Watch for construction on Beeline Highway, Blue Heron Boulevard to North Lake Boulevard, Benoist Farms Road, Southern Boulevard to Belvedere Road. Spot something on the roads, call the traffic tip line, pound 250, keyword West Palm traffic, camaraderie.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Once upon a time, I was in an exclusive cult run by powerful elites. That cult was Hollywood. I escaped and created Red Pilled America, a storytelling show that tells the stories Tinseltown ignores. Listen to Red Pilled America on the iHeartRadio app.
Redefining radio. This is where the fun begins. Introducing Greek.
Let me tell you something. Don't ever love more you than anybody else you love more.
Francis.
Because then you're squeezing your banana so hard every time you come in here, and then you're pounding it on the desk.
Let's get the party started. It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
It is the Penthouse on the eve of Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble. If you're a turkey, you made it. If you're listening to me because you didn't get nailed yet. I hope you guys are having a good day. 11:45, we got tickets for you for Tortuga. You got to do your little turkey call today. We'll be handling that. Big game tomorrow night. Miami, Tua is 0-7 in the cold. Does he break that streak? He says, bring it on. Yeah, Tua, bring it. We'll see. Is he going to be the stuffing or is he going to be the bird as they take on the Packers tomorrow night and continue on to try to make the playoffs? Panthers will be playing over the weekend. We'll have them on Real Radio. Good morning, Dominic.
Hey, G-Man.
First of all, Franny's out today, taking vacation day. Just want to thank everybody yesterday. Great showing at the Crazy Horse. Cannot thank DiMartino Produce enough for what they do every year. Went through those turkeys in about 35 minutes, and we even had some additional turkeys from another customer and good friend of the stations. We're going to give them some love. But, yeah, we went through everything. Great job by Sean, by Dominic. We had a lot of volunteers, which is very nice. The volunteers came out and helped us. And it was really great job by everybody, and it was done quick, and everybody did a good job. And we helped about 100 people, I think, in all, which is not 110 maybe.
At least.
Yeah, which is great. The produce was awesome. I can't thank everybody enough for what they did. And just a great job. Beautiful weather. Everything was good. It was good to see a lot of people out there. And we appreciate you coming by and, lending a hand, which was very nice. But maybe you got a turkey for a friend or somebody, whatever it is. But I think it's very nice that we did it. And it's a good time of year to give back. And we always appreciate that, that you do that. So, again, thanks to everybody. Foundation 624, Temple number 69, Chapter Dan Arnold also gave us some turkeys. So I want to thank them also. But DiMartino Produce does it every year. Stepped up. Great strawberries, by the way, there. Used to love them. My dad used to love them. They're strawberries, the best around. And a girl I was dating loved them in Champaign. So I might have to get over there and check it out. But Dominic's in the house today with me. You can call us at 877-927-6969. You got to wear orange today or tomorrow. I got my orange on for Thanksgiving. I was at Joseph's Classic Market this morning picking up some stone crabs. All their locations are open tomorrow till 1 o'clock. So if you need any last-minute things, always a great place to get some prepared foods. Maybe you're in a jam and you're like, I can't do it.
I believe my dad is at one right now.
Your dad's there.
Yep.
I was just at Gardens. I'll be in Delray later, and I have to stop by Boca tomorrow morning. But they're open, I believe, 8 to 1. But double-check their websites. And then you guys can find out what's going on. But I think all 4 locations are open until 1 o'clock. Joseph's Classic Market, great place, great food, where all great meals begin. I think I wrote that. But yeah, great job, by the way. Friday night, I'm lighting the tree. Yeah, with my number one elf. Yeah, we're going to be there lighting the tree at New York Prime. Very excited about that. Me and Jasmine, excited about that. And kicking off the holiday season at New York Prime.
I'm not your number one elf?
You're my number one employee, you know what I'm saying? You're the guy in the show, but she comes out on special occasions. Aww. You know what I mean? But if you want to be number one elf, you can be. I mean, you can be. We can put a wig on you and see what happens. 877-927-6969. New York Prime, everybody knows that's my favorite, baby. No doubt about it. A lot of football over the next couple of days, which is, man, that is awesome. College and pro. You got some great matchups. You got the Canes playing Saturday at 3:30. There will be a locker room Saturday. We will be doing a locker room on Saturday. Then you could hear the Gators at 4:30, and that is the pregame. And then 7:30, they are taking on Florida State, laying 14. When is the last time? But yeah, helping out yesterday with the turkeys is very rewarding. How did you feel about it, Dom?
Oh, it was a great turnout.
Yeah.
Plenty of people were in need, so it's just great to help out people.
Yeah, it's a great feeling around the holidays. Maybe if you can't try to do something. Maybe there's somebody that an older person in your neighborhood, a friend, and ask people how they're doing because, the holidays are tough. And when people are alone, you should check on them. And even if they don't come, and I said this morning on JNO and also another station I was on in Vegas, you know what? Even if they get an invite, they feel good. Because if you don't have anybody, it sucks. And if you're alone. And there's a lot of people out there. And you know what? They shouldn't be spending Thanksgiving on their phone like Dominic's doing right now. 877-927-6969. I'm kidding.
This guy.
I also got a pretzel yesterday at the Crazy Horse Saloon, and it was okay. It wasn't bad. I didn't know they had pretzels. Then I walked past the bar, and I'm a pretzel king. And I was like, ooh, they got pretzels here? So I tried out one of their pretzels. I had a meeting at 4:30. And one of the guys I had a meet with, funny guy, nice guy, drives up in a Lamborghini. He goes, Greek, I heard you give out turkeys. You got one? And I'm like, dude, you got a Lamborghini. Like, I'm going to give you a turkey? Like, what are you? He goes, no, I'm just kidding. No, you're not. You had your hand out. You would have took it. Dolphins tomorrow night. Tua in the house. He says he's going to break the streak. He also said that last time they played Buffalo. That didn't work out too well. What do you think? You think they got any shot in Green Bay?
I don't know, man. It's going to be cold. I don't think so.
He's 0-7. I didn't realize that. He's undefeated against, what team is he undefeated against in our division? New England. He's never lost to New England. I know he's undefeated as a starter, but he's 0-7 in the cold. I didn't realize that. And, man, you just think, could it make that much difference? But he's a kid from Hawaii. Played in, what's the weather?
They're expecting snow tomorrow.
Ooh.
So, I'm putting money on the Packers. There it is.
The weather report will definitely predict what Dom's going to do on his Hard Rock app. Do it today though, because if that weather report gets out, and remember, if you're betting a favorite or an underdog, it matters when you should bet because you always want to get the best line. If everybody's pounding the favorite, do it earlier than better because the line's going to go up. If you like the dog, you get the best price you can. But if it's a situation where, you know what, somebody's getting 10 or 12, 13 points, you know what, it goes 13.5 or 14.5. It makes a difference at half point. So be smart what you're doing out there, especially for the holidays. You got 3 games tomorrow in the NFL. If the Lions don't kill the Bears, it's like a Kardashian not dating an NBA player. I mean, they should kill him.
What do you think about the spread? 10 points?
Yeah, I would lay it. I would lay 10. I mean, I'll be at Strikes tomorrow with my friends. But yeah, the Lions are one of the best teams in the NFL the last 3 years against the spread, and I think their covering first half are tremendous. I would look at the first half too.
What about the nap game?
I mean, the nap game is just it's a toss up. You know what I mean? If you deer hunted me, gun to head, gun to mouth, I would definitely take Dallas. I'm not taking the Giants. I would take their wide receivers over. Napier, the wide receiver, because he was bitching. And when guys bitch and stuff like that, they usually get the ball a lot. I think they're going to make him a big part of the game plan. They should anyway. But he was very vocal after the game the other day where he said, you know what, I'm not getting the ball. I don't know what the hell's going on. So I do think he's a good bet.
So that's one player prop you like?
Just one player prop I like. Yeah, there's a couple other ones I would look into. The tight end on the Lions. Tight ends on all the teams right now is a big trend in the NFL. Like Andrews the other night, he went over with the Ravens, which was awesome. You got to look at a couple of guys. The wideouts, they're always going to be hard numbers. With prop bets, though, when it looks low and you bet it, you usually lose. And when there's a prop bet that looks high, you stay away, as the average bettor does. But they come in. And they're not A.J. Brown. His was like 92 yards. He had 109. Barkley was 101, and he had a ton of yards. Henry, he had a bunch of yards. I mean,
oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a trend because as a bettor, you tend to stay away. You're like, ooh, it's like roulette. And black comes out 9 times in a row, and you say red's due. Red's not due. Every spin is its own spin. So don't fall into that. But even when you see a high overs in football, like 66, 68, 70s, where you're going to get some of the bowl games, bet the over. More times than not, it comes in. It really does. But the same thing with player props. You look at somebody, and you're like, okay, like the other night when the Rams were playing, and who was a cop? He had 69. And it looked like, okay, that's not bad because the other guy, the rookie, second-year guy, was like 94. He had 109, and what's the name had 60. I mean, there's always different situations, but I know player bets and prop bets right now are like the biggest thing for everybody. Kids, young generation likes it. Younger people, girls like it. My buddy had big money on the other night on the Eagles kicker, 1.5 field goals, and he kicked 3. It's a different way to watch the game, though. I can say that. Because when you watch the game and you have a player prop, that's all you look at. Mm-hmm. Like you see where the receivers, lined up. You see, okay, Chase is over there.
There's my guy. There he is.
That's my guy. And then when you see the quarterback go back, if he's not looking at his side, you don't even care. You're like, oh, God, that sucks. So it is a different way. Same thing with field goals, yards rushing. You don't really – it takes the element of the game out of it if you're just betting props because you really don't care.
Which way it goes.
Yeah, don't care. It's a little bit more comfortable because on a prop bet, you could be in the third quarter and have a receiver with, 22 yards, and it could be 88, and he takes a slant, and he goes right down the sidelines. Barkley did that the other night, 2 big runs.
Yep.
So you never know. That's the one thing I think people like with player props. The odds are a lot higher, so you got to put a little bit of money up, but it's only money if you lose. But
which player were you referring to that was bitching last week? I think you're saying they were on the Giants?
It's the Giants wide receiver, number 1, Napier.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's over-under is 63.5.
Yeah, I would go over with him. Yeah, that's what I would go. Again, that's a lean I have, but I just think so. I just think, a lot of these players, like I said, when they go in the press and they bitch, then the coach tries to rectify it and say, okay, we got to make you more of the game plan. And the Giants don't have anything on offense. He should be the game plan. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's a stud. But last game, he didn't get the ball much. Now, the other thing is Tommy DeVito might not be quartering. He's going to be making chicken cutlets, so he's going to be out for the Giants, so you got to watch him too. So he's not going to be – they say they're not sure if he's playing or not. But you guys can look into that and check it out. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call if you guys want to get involved. You could give us a call about Thanksgiving, about the holidays, anything you want, but let us know, and we can give you a call, and we'll talk about it and figure it out. Again, it's all good. Franny's out today. She will be back with us next week. Dom is in the house. We're going to have a couple of callers join us. We're going to try to get Kelly from the Visa Network call us. I probably woke him up this morning when I texted him. He's supposed to be calling on the Greek zone. We also always have Josh Sagman join us. He's a promoter, entrepreneur. He's going to give us a call. A good buddy of mine. He's got a book coming out. He has a book that's out. It's doing very well. So he's going to talk a little bit about that. He'll join us. But you guys, too, can join us. Give us a call. You can text us at Real Radio 47142. Leave some callback numbers if you want. That's another thing. But, again, turkey event yesterday. Can't thank everybody enough. Our volunteers, thank you so much. Guys come out every year. We got one gentleman from Detroit that comes out all the time, comes down here for the winter, and always comes out. Great guy. We got a couple other local guys that come out, 4 or 5 guys. We have about 6 guys helping us with the turkeys. And, of course, Dominic doing a great job, and Sean and Franny was there. And it was great. Good video put up there on social media. You can see all the people. But it is the day before Thanksgiving. Now, do you need plans by now for tomorrow, or can you still wing it? Can you go out tonight and see if you can maybe tonight used to be like a really good club night and restaurant night. It still is. Tariq Hill's charges were dropped yesterday. Unbelievably, the officers didn't show up for court. Are you surprised? I'm not. So Tariq Hill, all his charges that when he got pulled over about whatever it was, about 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago, and also Campbell got arrested too. The police officers didn't show up, so the case gets thrown out. So when you get a ticket, if you go to court, people always hope, I hope the cop doesn't show up. I think these cops didn't show up on purpose because I think that it was a little bit like, you know what, too much heat. Yeah, there's too much heat. So they didn't show up. I bet you their boss picked up the phone and said, don't show up. So all his charges are dropped. So he doesn't have anything else. So he should be very happy getting on that plane and going to Green Bay. That's all behind him. I'm sure he might sue them for his wrists because he said he re-injured his wrist when he was pulled over that day and they threw him down. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I haven't heard, but his charges were dropped. The police officers did not show up for court. I'm not surprised. Like I said, very interesting. I'm sure that was upper management said, hey, guys, let's just take a knee on this. We look bad as it is. Some people thought they didn't. Some people thought they did. So it's really everybody has a different opinion on it. But for Tariq Hill, he's done. Did you think he was going to, everything was going to get dropped?
I mean, I think so. The way how it was all filmed and everything was all out there. Yeah, I think so. Yep.
If you feel bad for Tom Brady, he's not going to be with his family tomorrow. Tommy, he's working a Fox game. His wife and her boyfriend. And soon to be, they're going to expect a child in about 8 months, and their kids are flying off to the Bahamas. And poor Tom's all by himself. Think Tom will be okay for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Probably
got some smoke show by his side.
Oh, I would think so. The ring girl that Dominic talked about 2 weeks ago, first one who really brought it to my attention with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, is crushing it. She's got over 1 million followers now. I read an article about her last night, and she just says where she's got a lot of different opportunities. And who would have thought that? Like doing a fight, very pretty girl. There's always a lot of pretty girls at all the fights, the ring girls. And some it clicks, some it doesn't. But you were the first one to mention it. But she said, she's got over 1 million followers. That shot up right away because of the event.
When I first saw her, she had 500,000. So
yeah. And so she said that she's got a lot of different opportunities coming her way, which is good. And hopefully she capitalize on them. But, yeah, that's the situation where, I'm sure like cheerleaders in the NFL I would assume they don't get paid big money to do that. I don't think so. I can't see them like pulling down $2-3 grand. But even like the cheerleaders for the NFL, they get paid zip, which is, I'm shocked. And I never believed it, even though I read it. But I do know a girl who was a cheerleader for Washington and the Dolphins. Good friends with her. She's been on the show with me a couple times. Cece did some videos with me. And she, $150.
Yeah, I know someone that was a Cavs.
Yeah.
And she, not much.
No. And it's really, they use the segue of, hey, you could parlay this into something else. That old Pamela Anderson thing at the CFL game years ago. You never know who's going to see you.
Maybe a player might like you.
Yeah. Well, they're not allowed to date the players. That they're not allowed to do. There's been a couple players over years who have married them, but they're not supposed to be dating them.
Yeah.
So that's the rule with the NFL, but who the hell knows? We'll see what happens. Pat Riley got another big honor for him. The Lakers are building a statue for him out in L.A. at their new stadium. Pat Riley was the coach of the Lakers, Showtime in the 80s, won 3 titles. They have like 8 statues. I hope it's a better statue than the guy who did Dwayne Wade's. But yeah, Pat Riley got that on him. Also, the Heat wanted to thank Pat Riley for 30 years of service. Now the Miami Heat court is the Pat Riley court. Heaters played last night. They ended up losing a game. Tough game. They ended up losing. But, yeah, with the Milwaukee Bucks. But, yeah, if you Pat Riley's getting a statue, and I think it's pretty cool. They have 8 of them out there. Kobe's got 2. I think Jabbar's got 1. Schick Hearn's got 1. The announcer for years. Jerry West. There's 8 of them. Yeah.
Does Shaq have one out there or no?
Elgin Baylor. I don't think Shaq does.
No.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure. I know Elgin Baylor, Jerry West has 1. Kobe's got 2. The announcer has 1. I'm trying to think anybody else. Will Chamberlain might have 1. But they have 8. And now Pat Riley's getting 1 for coaching the Lakers in the 80s. Miami Dolphins tomorrow night. They will take on the Green Bay Packers at 8:15. 3 games tomorrow. It's going to start off Thanksgiving with Detroit and Chicago. The whole world's going to be on Detroit. I can't see anybody betting the Bears, even though they're getting teared. Then you got the nap game, which Dominic named it.
Are you putting any money on that one? The
nap game?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It depends how the day goes, to be honest with you.
It matters how that first game starts.
Yeah, it always does because I was on Green Bay big, but it's just like sometimes you walk around with everybody, everybody's like Packers. You get nervous like that. But again, 0-7 under 40, and it's supposed to be a bad night. And when you take away that offense with Waddle and Hill, you know what? That speed kills them.
Mm-hmm.
Their tight end's been playing great. He really has.
Would you do the over or under for that one? 47.
I wouldn't touch it with the weather like that because you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The field might be frozen. I don't know if it's going to be windy. When the weather's like that, I think you're just throwing your money away because you really don't know. I mean, even the other night, Monday night game, the game should have stayed under. There was a penalty in the end zone with 12 seconds left, and they scored.
Yep.
I mean, it was out in L.A. It's perfect conditions. That place is basically a dome. But when it's snowing and it's that cold, I think more people are going to bet the under than the over. But I would stay away.
Did that snowy Thursday night game last week go over?
Yes, that did. And that was low. But it was because it was Pittsburgh and the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
And the Browns never scored more than 16 points in 8 games out of 9. So, but they scored 24 that night.
Yeah.
It went over at the end. But again, snows, it's a sloppy field. People can't cut right. The
Especially for, a South Florida team.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, Cleveland and Pittsburgh, it's always cold there.
Mm-hmm.
But for the
Buffalo,
Dolphins,
they're used to it.
Yeah.
Used to it.
Yeah, I mean, Tampa Bay went through that for a long time before they won their championship, where they had like 15 games they couldn't play in the cold, and they would always come out and say, that doesn't mean anything. Well, it does, because you don't win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just like Chua, if he doesn't win tomorrow night, people are going to say he's 0-8. And you knew that. I mean, that's more than a trend. That's pretty big when it's under, 40 degrees and you're like that. And the Dolphins are great at home. They always are. They have an advantage at home. They wear white. That's one of the advantages. They make the other team wear the dark colors. The bench doesn't have any sun. The visitors get crushed with the sun, and it's their place. And I get that. But, yeah, tomorrow night, I like Green Bay. I just do. I just think the Packers have too much. Packers have a better defense, I think, than the Dolphins. Offenses are close, no doubt about it. Jordan Love, I think, is a better quarterback than Tua, but Tua has a lot of good weapons. But if it's snowing and it's cold, it's going to be tough.
Where are you going to be watching that one?
I'm not sure yet. I have a couple places I have to go just to stop and say hi, so I'm not sure where I'll be. And it really will dictate how the day goes. I mean, if the Lions blow out and have a good day, then we're in a great mood. Then
to
we're
the
not
casino.
Yeah. I'll be in the casino tomorrow at 7 a.m. 7 o'clock, I'll be in the casino. I'm meeting one of my buddies for breakfast at 7:30 at Hard Rock.
See, I'm thinking about getting a tea time tomorrow morning. There's some available.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. The weather's going to be nice.
Yeah, be quick.
Yeah,
Get it done.
I know up in New York they're expecting a lot of rain and cold, which sucks for the Macy's parade. It's supposed to be cold, and they're talking about that. Macy's still mad at them. No Greek float, but we'll let it go again another year. Wonder why I don't shop there. If they get a Greek float, I'm there. I'm going to shop there. It is Dominic and the Greek. We are live today on Real Radio 92.1. Might have Kelly call us from the Visa Network in a little while if we can get him up. Again, he was scheduled to call in the Greek zone, but we're not doing the Greek zone today because of technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. But it is the Greek. It is Dominic. Remember, you want to go shopping, go today. A lot of stores are closed tomorrow. Joseph's is open tomorrow, our big sponsor, their classic market. 4 great locations, Palm Beach Gardens, West Palm Beach, Delray, and Boca. So go to their website to double check it. But I was in there this morning. They said they're open till 1 o'clock if you need any prepared foods. Too late to order a turkey, by the way. They already did that. That stopped on Friday. But if you need anything prepared, maybe turkey, pasta, whatever, they got it all.
You just said they can't have turkey.
Excuse me?
You just said they can't have turkey.
No, I said it's too late to order a turkey
one
for today.
Okay.
It stopped on Friday if you want, because they had turkey for 4, 10, 15.
Yeah, that's what I'm having.
Yeah. It's too late to call. Like, don't call today and go, I need a turkey for 10. I'm like, yeah, okay. It is the Greek. It is Dominic. It is Real Radio 92.1. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the News Junkie.
At $5 a piece, that's $357,000 they made.
I'm stealing that idea for our next event.
They said $1 from each shot was donated to a school's local food bank.
Except for that part.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Watch for construction on Beeline Highway, Blue Heron Boulevard to North Lake Boulevard, Benoist Farms Road, Southern Boulevard to Belvedere Road. Spot something on the roads, call the traffic tip line, pound 250, keyword West Palm Traffic. I'm Ron Hurst.
This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage has amazing deals on everything you need to celebrate the holidays, all for $15 and under. Get low prices every day on unique finds before they're gone. In-store only at Macy's Backstage today. Find a location near you at macy'sbackstage.com.
Greek Trifecta is sponsored by Jason Weiser, attorney at law.
Hey, it's the Greek, and there's a big party Thanksgiving Eve. You don't want to miss it. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. We're 7 days a week. The ladies are there, and there's always a good time with a 5-star menu. But this Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, check out DJ Patrick M. and special performances by beautiful ladies all night long. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach, Wednesday, November 27th. It's a live performance by DJ Patrick M. and beautiful ladies all night long. How do you want to kick off the holidays? How about Monroe's, baby? It's Thanksgiving. Be thankful, baby, and be thankful for Monroe's. Peace.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
When the going gets tough, the tough gets Storm Smart. Since 1996, Storm Smart has simplified the process of protecting your home while increasing its living space and beauty. Because smart is easy. Call 866-61-SMART today for your free in-home consultation.
Nobody likes a nice building code more than your old buddy Mo. But just because something is to code doesn't mean it's good enough. Take wind ratings, for example. Your garage is the single largest opening in your house, with just your garage door holding it back. So, if these winds keep getting stronger and your just barely code-compliant door lets go, that wind comes in the garage, up to the attic, and can literally blow your roof off. Ugh. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Building codes change, but not until enough people have a failure. There's nothing stopping you from building stronger than code, so you're not one of the poor suckers they use to justify why they should change the standards for the next time. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll come over and make it better than right. They can huff and puff, but they can't blow your house down.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-354-2840. 800-354-2840. 800-354-2840.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
So this new dose is... nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
So this new dose is... nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Hey, it's the Greek for Jason Weiser, my attorney. Whether you were injured due to a car accident or a medical malpractice issue, a slip and fall, or any kind of injury due to a fault of another, their team can help you. Board-certified personal injury attorneys. They can help you determine the responsibility party and pursue the damages and justice you deserve. Contact them at 561-689-8180, 561-689-8180. No fees unless they win. Jason Weiser, my attorney for over 20 years.
It's Black Friday build-up at Lowe's. Get up to 50% off select major appliances, plus take an additional 10% off when you buy other select major appliances. Valid 11/6 through 12/4. Cannot be combined with additional discounts. See Lowe's.com for details while supplies last.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
I'm meteorologist Jennifer Collins with CBS 12 News. More sunshine today with afternoon highs in the upper 70s and low 80s with an onshore breeze. Cool and clear again tonight with overnight temperatures in the 50s and 60s by the start of Thanksgiving morning. Warm on Thanksgiving with a mostly sunny sky and highs in the low to mid 80s.
This report is sponsored by ReadyWhip.
This is the sound of holiday happiness. Yeah, ReadyWhip. Fun to use, fun to eat. You're not ready for the holidays without ReadyWhip.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
The free iHeartRadio app loaded up with holiday cheer. Listen to iHeart Christmas playing nonstop holiday music commercial free. Some might call it a Christmas miracle. iHeart Christmas is the perfect soundtrack to your holidays. Open the free iHeart app and search Holiday now. Free never sounded so good.
The Penthouse is brought to you by Joseph's Classic Market.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
What are you doing, smash cocking it?
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is the Greek on the eve of Thanksgiving. Thanks again to everybody who showed up yesterday, our volunteers, DiMartino Produce. We gave away 100 turkeys and a bunch of produce. Can't thank everybody enough. Great turnout. The Crazy Horse Saloon. So I want to thank everybody. Also, we had a lot of volunteers who came out. Can't thank them enough. Sean did a great job. Also, Dominic. So appreciate all you guys. And I hope, you know what, Thanksgiving's a little better for everybody. And that's what it's all about, giving back. Dominic's in the house.
Yo.
Francis is out today. We got a special guest joining us. A buddy of mine, Josh Sagman's going to join us. He's got a book coming out, Secrets to Selling Your Business. This is a guy who is really on the heartbeat of a lot of different industries over years. And he joins us today in the Penthouse. Josh, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. I see how it is. You know, I open up restaurants, nightclubs, everything else in Palm Beach, and I got to do a book to get on your show.
You know you're always welcome, brother. You're always welcome.
It is good to hear your voice, my friend. But, yeah, it's been kind of a crazy 4 or 5 couple of days for us. You know, obviously, you know, in our industry, you know, for so long I was on the other side of businesses. You know, we opened up Tsunami. Actually, I've been here for 20 years now.
I know. We go back 20 years, and it goes, you blink, and I like the cover of the book. I think it's a great picture. But tell everybody the secrets. Like you said, a couple things about the book, because I want to pick it up. It looks like an interesting book, and it could give you guys, help people in a lot of different ways.
Absolutely. So basically, you know, I was on the other side for years, entrepreneurial, owned a bunch of businesses. And about 10 years ago, a friend of mine, you know, had mentioned just basically business brokerage. And what business brokerage is it's kind of the same thing as residential brokerage is, but for small to medium business owners. You know, for, you know, the plumbing company owner, you know, that's had his company for 3 years, second generation, you know, and is figuring out what his exit strategy is. So basically what we did was I sat down. I got together with my business partner. I've known him for 30 years, very successful asset protection attorney, Hillel Presser. And we started writing down, you know, just secrets to selling your business. And it came to 180 pages.
Nice.
And we actually reached out to a friend of ours, Damon John. I don't know if you...
Oh, very familiar with him.
But
huge.
So Damon loved the idea. He actually did the foreword of the book. And we launched on Amazon Friday. And it's kind of crazy. We did over 5,000 sales in the first day.
Wow.
We hit Amazon bestseller in 3 different categories. And, and it's just kind of, you know, been one of those, as I tell people, it's a great holiday or Christmas book. It's something good that you can just hand to, you know, everybody knows somebody that owns or, you know, operates a small business. And, you know, we really focus in that small to mid-market range. You know, we like to say under 25 million, but it's really under 50 million. You know, we do everything from, you know, the local hair salon. In fact, I'm not going to say the name, but, you know, I've sold the same hair salon 5 times in Wellington, Florida.
Nice.
And it's amazing down here in Florida right now just because a lot of people want to be down here.
Yes.
And because you've got, you know, the New Yorkers and the, you know, the D.C. and you got all these people that want to move down here, we also have visa buyers. And a lot of people don't realize, you know, when they own a business that people from Europe and people from South America will pay top dollar to purchase a business in the United States. And then they get either a 2 or a 5 year work visa, renewable every 5 years, and they're able to bring them and their family over here. And it's a whole nother, you know, stream of potential buyers that we work with. So it's been a nice little run. My company, that I founded is Business Exit Advisors. We just started in January. We've got 9 brokers right now.
Great.
We've got an operational staff of 4 people. So, we're building something special, my friend.
Well, that's what it's all about, building something special, and then obviously having your hand on the pulse of the community and being here, like you said, for years, touching so many different people. You have so many different connections. You got a real pulse of, hey, what's going on here and how can I help? And like you said, if somebody has a business, a lot of times people may own a business, but they don't have any knowledge of selling it. And at some point, unless they're going to leave it to the next generation, they got to sell their business.
100%. And, that's the whole thing. I mean, for me, what I've really found amazing about my industry is people just don't think about it.
No.
People are, they've been working the same job or own the same company, whether it's landscaping, whether it's pool, whatever that industry is. And they don't start thinking about their exit planning.
No.
And that's where this book that we wrote really talks about, how you can start structuring it. It's almost like a workbook where at the end of each chapter, we have you kind of fill in different things about your business. And then we're able to basically take it to the next level. And the company I created not only sells your business, but we also structure your business for sale. Because, 7 out of 10 businesses aren't ready to be sold.
No.
For whatever reason it is, whether they're books and records or they haven't transitioned to AI or whatever it is. So we've got a whole consulting division. Alex runs that and basically comes in and says, okay, how long until you want to retire? How much do you need to retire? Because a lot of times we'll do complimentary valuation.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll come in and we'll look at a business and say, okay, your business is worth
X.
$3 million.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know what? I need $5 million to retire.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, how are we going to get you from 3 to 5? So we've got that division. And then the other division we have is we've got a franchise division. And that's actually the really exciting one. In fact, I want to give a shout out to Natural Blend. Good friend of mine, Rob, I've known him for, 20 years also, has 3 locations and decided he wanted to expand. And what the best way to expand was by becoming a franchise. And he's been going through the process, and we're actually launching in, I think, about 2 weeks. And he's basically an all-natural smoothie, wrap, salad place. But what I love about it is it's got vitamins. You walk in and you get his place. So long story short, the third division we have is franchise.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people out there have businesses and, might have 1, 2, 3 different units. And the question is, what is their next step? How are they going to build their business? And we've got a phenomenal program. In fact, I think him. He's been on your show before, Andy Heck.
Mm-hmm.
You guys spoke sports. Andy I've known since college. That's a whole nother story. But, yeah, Andy's heading up our franchise division. And, it's all good, my friend. What I like about it, and in the book we talk about it, is we're really able to look at everybody and say, okay, if you're ready to sell, we'll sell your business. If you're not ready to sell, we'll structure your business to get you ready to be sold. And if you're building a good business but not sure how to scale, we'll scale you. And then the last thing, which we're actually launching in 2025, is I'm getting together with a couple of buddies of mine, and we're going to start kind of buying some of these businesses ourselves and working with the owners to scale them and get them up to hopefully make them a lot of money. So that's what I'm doing now, buddy. No more going out 7 nights a week.
Nice.
Uncle Matt is.
We're talking to Josh Sagman. He's got a book out right now, and it's doing very, very well. So you guys should definitely look into it. It's about selling your business. Again, this guy knows what he's talking about. And basically what you were just saying about business is the same thing when most people sell their houses. Somebody comes over and says, hey, we got to, maybe get a new roof, or you got to paint the house. You got to get it ready to sell, and that's what you guys do.
Correct.
Josh Sagman, Selling Your Business. Pick up this book. Josh, tell the audience and everybody out there on the iHeart app how they can purchase your book.
It's really easy. All you have to do is go to Amazon. Quote, we're a bestseller right now, but no. Just log on to Amazon, and when you log on, you'll just put Insider Secrets to Selling Your Business. It's that easy. So, Amazon Insider Secrets, they'll overnight it. In fact, we just, you've got Kindle too. So we put Kindle on there. I apologize if that came on earlier. We did a little friends and family, but it's still reasonable. It's only, I think, $19 for the soft cover, and then it's like $9.99 for the Kindle. But it's really a must-have for all business owners.
No doubt about it. Pick up this book for yourself or somebody that you know has a business they might want to sell. Great gift for the holidays. Now, Josh, are you going to be doing like a big tour for signing? Are you going to do any places like is that possible? What does an autographed book cost?
Listen, I got them specially delivered for you, my friend. Well, as I said, I got out of the industry, but I didn't really. I'm still a partner in a little restaurant in town called Meat Market.
Yes.
So
great place.
We've got Meat Market in Boca Raton. Huge party there on tonight and on Wednesdays. But obviously, I'm going to January 15th. I think is going to be the first launch event. We're talking about probably starting local because we do businesses in 50 states.
Okay.
So we actually can sell businesses in 34 states without licensing, and then we've got strategic partners in those other states. But January 15th is the tentative date where we're going to start a Florida tour. We're going to do basically the Palm Beach, Boca area. Then we're probably going to do Tampa. And then once we do, we're going to do Miami. And then we're talking about probably going up and doing New York area, D.C., Philadelphia. And
sounds good.
From there, so. Absolutely, my friend.
All right, brother, you keep in touch. I might stop by to Meat Market tonight and see you. Thanks for your time. Great success. Happy Thanksgiving. And you know you're always welcome on this show. Thank you so much for your time, brother.
Look, and I'm going to tell everyone listening right now, he's a class act. I've known him. I've known you for 20 years, my friend. You haven't changed in 20 years. So.
No, you're aces. And we also got a mutual friend, our good sponsor, Jason Weiser.
Oh, Weiser's the best. We won't talk about when we went out for my birthday party right now, but in Vegas with 20 of us. But Weiser's the best.
He is the best.
Next time he's on the radio.
Josh, have a great Thanksgiving. And if you're at Meat Market tonight, I'll probably stop in and say hi. Thanks for your time. Much success with your new book. And I'll tell people to pick it up and go to Amazon. Thank you, buddy.
You're the man. Thanks,
peace.
Buddy. Bye.
Josh Sagamon, a local guy who's done very well in his life. Again, if you have a business or you know somebody who's selling a business, is a great book to pick up. Information is always a good thing to have in anything in life. We give you a lot of information, obviously, with gambling. We always say guys to call this and that and who's got a picks. But Selling Your Business by Josh Sagamon, I recommend it. Pick it up on Amazon. Great gift for anybody if you want to get a gift for somebody for the holidays or maybe a birthday. I am the Greek, and Franny's out today. She's on vacation. Dominic's in the house. I am here. You can call us at 877-927-6969. Appreciate your calls. And also thank to, again, everybody with the turkey event yesterday. Great turnout. Who do we have, Dom?
We have Sarah B. on the phone.
Sarah, what's happening?
Not much. I just called to say happy Thanksgiving because I know you guys won't be on the air tomorrow.
We won't be on the air tomorrow, but thank you, Sarah. That is so nice of you. You're a class act, and I hope you have a very nice Thanksgiving. And how is life? How's everything going?
Life is good. Life is good. I will have a good Thanksgiving. I already have all my frozen dishes, and all I have to do is heat up tomorrow.
Now, are you working all weekend or no? Are you out and about?
I'm working all weekend, but I'm working both jobs this weekend. So I'm off tomorrow, thankfully, because my main job is closed anyway.
Okay.
And then I work Friday at my main job because it is a retail store.
All right, well, that's cool.
Friday.
And the karaoke you'll be doing too a little?
Yes, I'm working at my day job Saturday, and then I'm working at the bar Saturday night, and then I'm working at the bar Sunday, and then Monday I'm off. So I get a break after that, but then I'm back to work on Tuesday.
All right. Well, thank you for calling and wishing us a very nice Thanksgiving. The same to you. Good health. Enjoy, and I hope the upcoming year is a great year for you.
Me too. It's off to a good start because I'm still getting healthier and
good
and getting fitter, and so I'll start next year with a lower weight than I started this year. So I just got to keep it going.
All right, you got to have dreams, Sarah. You know that. If you don't have dreams, you got nightmares. So I hope everything works out. And you remember, when you become that big country star, I'm your pool boy.
I remember.
As Dominic laughs. You didn't hear that, Dom? You didn't know I was going to be your pool boy?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you kidding me? I get an offer once a week from people in Boca, and I'm like, no, I'm waiting for Sarah. That's it. I'm going to do it only one time. It's a great job. I mean, you work, early in the morning, get there about 6:37, and you know, she's going to be big time, so she'll have a beach house, TV in the morning, have a coffee, get out there, clean the pool, then give her a little text. Sarah, you're good to go. Come back next day. It's great. Can't beat it.
Yeah, I won't be awake at 6:30 in the morning if I'm a big star, but you do what you got to do. And
well, I'm working for you, so you're not going to have to be up. I'll just tell you that I was there. Sarah, you have a great holiday.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye. It is the Greek. It is Dominic. Franny is out today. We just had Josh Sagman join us. Local guy who made good. Was in the club and restaurant business for years. Now he's selling businesses, so he can definitely help you. Go to his book, Selling Your Business, on Amazon. Pick up a copy. It's definitely a good gift to give somebody. It is the holiday season. We'll do our Molly review today. Our Molly review is a girl who's on First Take every day. Don't watch the show or listen to it. I like Chris Russo. Russo was with FAN for years. Stephen A., 50-50. The other people are okay, but Molly's the reason I watch it. So I'm going to give her an 8-8 today on her Thanksgiving Eve. She looks very nice. Again, this is a positive always review. I believe any review you should give is positive. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. I think the lowest we ever gave her was a 7.9. And actually, Dominic came up with this.
Yeah,
thing.
she looks pretty good today.
Oh, yeah, she's smoking. There's no doubt about it.
Molly's matchups. Molly's money lines. They call me the queen of money lines.
Do they call you that?
They should.
Greek's favorite person.
I thought you had another part to that.
Oh, yeah, there's this one.
Why can't I have a cool sounding featured bet?
Like what?
The Greek zone.
I don't love it.
877-927-6969. That is the number to call if you want to get involved in the Penthouse. Appreciate your calls. Again, can't send enough thank yous out for yesterday for all the volunteers, Dominic and Sean, and DiMartino Produce, who did such a great job. Every year they call me. I say the same story. It's a repeat. And they're like, Greek, when are we doing this? And we end up handling it. And went through about 105 turkeys yesterday in about 35 minutes at the Crazy Horse Saloon, which was great. We really do appreciate you guys getting involved with that. There will be a locker room on Saturday, so we will be live at 11 o'clock. Are we affecting your tea time?
No, because I'm going to try to go tomorrow.
Are you going to try tomorrow? Have you ever played Broken Sound in Boca? It's a nice course.
Oh, no, I know that's a nice one.
And there's a gentleman that I know very well who lives there, and he listens to the show, and he said to me the other night when I was out and about, he said, maybe I can get your producer on Broken Sound. So I said, I will pass that on, and we'll see, because he listens to the show, and he wanted to know if you ever played Broken Sound.
No, I haven't. But did you hear about that? We talked about that story yesterday with Franny, that Sandhill Crane golf course with the guy that
beat the guy up.
Yeah, that's making big news right now. I saw nationwide that's making news.
That's a sad story. That's a crazy story. The guy tosses cookies and end up killing the guy. I mean, that's sad.
Oh, the guy went crazy.
Nuts. We don't want that. We want good news. Good news.
Yeah.
We want like somebody buys me a free lap dance. Oh, speaking of Monroe's tonight, they got a big party.
Do they?
Big party. Yeah. Big entertainer in the house. Great DJ in the house. Monroe's and Palm Beach. They got it going on tonight. This is going to be a big event tonight. So if you're out and about and you don't know where to go and thinking about it, where am I going to go? Go over to Monroe's tonight. It's a great event. DJ Patrick M. performing live on Thanksgiving Eve. So get over to Monroe's and Palm Beach. The beautiful ladies are going to be there all the time, but check him out, and you guys will definitely have a good time at Monroe's and Palm Beach. Tonight is a big night in the restaurant and bar business. For years, it's always been that, where people are out and about. A lot of people are home for the holidays. A lot of people are visiting. So if you're planning to go anywhere, make sure you pack your patience. And be careful, don't drink and drive. There are so many opportunities today. You got Uber, you got Lyft. You call a friend. I know AAA usually has something on Thanksgiving, and I know they do it for New Year's Eve and stuff like that. Look into it, check their websites, but don't get behind the wheel if you have too many drinks. Don't be foolish, because that's what it is. That is just a foolish move. And ask somebody. There's nothing wrong with saying to somebody, hey, man, can you give me a ride? There's no big deal. But don't be drinking and driving. You're endangering yourself. Obviously, you're endangering other people, and that's not a good thing.
Hang around and sober up.
Yeah, hang around, sober up, do the right thing. This is the season of giving. So make sure you guys are doing the right thing, being nice to everybody. Friday is Black Friday. They're expecting big numbers on Black Friday, biggest ones we've had in years. They said the retailers feel the economy is getting a nice boost. A lot of people are very confident with President Trump getting elected, so we'll see what happens with that. A lot of people online, a lot of people in the store, but they're expecting more people, they said, in years to go in-store and to shop online, of course. I'm not a guy to shop online, just don't like it. Like to be there, want to see what I'm buying. A lot of times online, you get something that just doesn't fit or wrong size. Yes, I know you can return it, but that's a hassle too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'll start my poinsettia shopping next week. We have 42 to buy. We'll go to Costco for that. They have the best ones. Home Depot's good too. I'm not going to say they're not, but I'm a Costco guy for that. So that's the only time of year I go into Costco. That's it. I go in one time a year and I buy a bunch of poinsettias.
You have a Costco membership just for that?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I have a Costco membership. That's the only time I use it. And once in a while, I'll get gas. You know, and because I forget they have gas, and it's very reasonable. And if you know me, I throw regular in my car for every car I've had. I don't care about high test. Never have, never will. I think that's a con job.
Unless you got a Lambo, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, well, I don't have a Lambo. I can't spell Lamborghini. I would never have one. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't have a Lamborghini. I just wouldn't. They're beautiful cars.
Yep.
They're just so low, and they're so loud. I mean, you know what I mean? For that kind of price, I want to be like just gliding like I'm on an ETA private jet.
I'd be so worried about just someone crash into it, and that would just ruin my day.
Of course. And the parking, you always got to park far away. And then you got a lot of knuckleheads who are just not happy that you got one.
And I would hate valeting it because they're going to mess around with it.
A lot of guys don't. Like when you see them, they're always like, they'll park themselves and they go, I got it and everything like that. But yeah, I wouldn't. Ferrari too, same thing. If I had the money, I wouldn't get one. Lamborghini, what else? Ferrari, I wouldn't get a Rolls.
Mercedes, though?
It's different. That's like, it's not that big. It's just okay. It's okay. It's not like, it's not that level. You know what I mean? That's a big level. That other car, what the hell's the name with a B it starts with?
Bentley?
No, Bentleys aren't bad. Bentley convertible's not bad. It is the Greek. It is Dominic. It is Real Radio 92.1 on the eve of Thanksgiving. We'll be back in a few minutes. Don't forget, Tortuga tickets today, 11:45. 11:45. Got to be a turkey to win it. We'll be back. Peace.
Because you shouldn't have to get up off the couch. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. They've savored the taste of victory, but a new season is starting, and they're hungry for more.
Johnny scores! Gus Borsley beat the buzzer!
The Cats are back, and they're on the hunt for another championship.
Mark up from right on his shot, and he scores! The overtime winner!
Listen all season long on Real Radio 92.1.
Start the celebration, South Florida. The Panthers have done it. Stanley Cup champions! Stanley Cup champions!
Your FM home for the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Watch for construction on Beeline Highway, Blue Heron Boulevard to North Lake Boulevard, Benoist Farms Road, Southern Boulevard to Belvedere Road. Spot something on the roads, call the traffic tip line, pound 250, keyword West Palm traffic. I'm Ron Hurst.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Mattress Firm's Black Friday sale is here, and it's your chance to hit the sleep jackpot. Starting Friday, shop major doorbusters and get a queen mattress for $89.99, plus a free pillow. Offer on Sunday. In-store pickup only. See store for details.
Hey, it's the Greek for Joseph's Classic Market. Whether it's prepared foods, meats, seafood, pizza, fruits and vegetables, catering for any occasion, cold cuts or bakery, Joseph is the answer. It's all under that roof, baby. 4 locations: West Palm Beach, Delray, Gardens, and Boca Raton. Joseph's Classic Market, where great meals begin. Joseph's Classic Market is a proud sponsor of Greek's Gridiron 2024. Peace.
So this new dose is... nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Hey, it's the Greek, and if you're betting in South Florida, you can only bet on the Hard Rock app. Download it today. It's very simple. And the NBA is back, and hoops are betting. More bets placed on basketball than any other sport. That's right. You can bet on prop bets, players, assists, rebounds. It's all at the Hard Rock Bets. Make sure you're betting this hoop season, college and NBA, right in your backyard. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 1-888-A-MINUTE.
Dear Santa.
Dear Santa.
I have been a very good 38-year-old adult.
This year, I would like a Bartesian premium cocktail maker.
It makes over 60 bar-quality cocktails at the push of a button.
I think I've earned a Bartesian.
I didn't cut off anyone in the school pickup.
I made my bed without anyone asking.
I promise I'll share the martinis, cosmopolitans, old fashions, and gimlets.
Even adults love toys at the holidays. Now is the best time to get a Bartesian cocktail maker. Save $100 by visiting bartesian.com/cocktail. That's BARTESIAN.com/cocktail.
Preparing to tent fumigate your home or business is stressful. With up to 29 interior and exterior preparation steps, the very success of your fumigation depends on being properly prepared. Contact ALR Fumigation Preparation and Recovery, your fumigation preparation experts. Family owned and operated, licensed and insured, specializing in comprehensive fumigation preparation throughout Palm Beach County. We prioritize safety and thoroughness to make sure your property is ready come fumigation day. ALRFumigationPrep.com, your home fumigation ready.
Don Jr. here, guys. Are you receiving letters from the IRS claiming you owe back taxes? As penalties and interest fees pile up, the IRS gives you no clear path to resolution. Don't speak to them on your own. They are not your friends. To reach a team of licensed tax professionals that can help you reduce, settle, and resolve your tax matters, go to tnusa.com and check them out.
Solve your tax problems today. Call 1-800-780-8888 or visit tnusa.com. That's 1-800-780-8888.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, joining MediShare means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people, obviously. But what's more, MediShare members like it a lot. Their satisfaction rate is 98%. And MediShare is a proven thing, too, for over 30 years. It's a Christian community of hundreds of thousands of people now. And here's the thing. If you join before November 30th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee. So you save even more right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call and you'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline is November 30th. So call now and you'll save even more. Here's the number. 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Hey, it's the Greek, and there's a big party Thanksgiving Eve. You don't want to miss it. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach, where 7 days a week the ladies are there, and there's always a good time with a 5-star menu. But this Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, check out DJ Patrick M. and special performances by beautiful ladies all night long. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach, Wednesday, November 27th. It's a live performance by DJ Patrick M. and beautiful ladies all night long. How do you want to kick off the holidays? How about Monroe's, baby? It's Thanksgiving. Be thankful, baby, and be thankful for Monroe's. Peace.
Had enough of this country? Ever dreamt about starting your own?
I planted the flag. This is mine. I own this.
It's surprisingly easy.
55 gallons of water, 500 pounds of concrete.
Or maybe not.
No country willingly gives up their territory.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Bullets.
Listen to Escape from Zakistan on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Escape from Zakistan to start listening.
Real Radio weather.
From the Gordon & Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Jennifer Collins with CBS 12 News. More sunshine today with afternoon highs in the upper 70s and low 80s with an onshore breeze. Cool and clear again tonight with overnight temperatures in the 50s and 60s by the start of Thanksgiving morning. Warm on Thanksgiving with a mostly sunny sky and highs in the low to mid 80s.
This report is sponsored by Ready Whip.
Topping off a dessert or swirling it onto hot cocoa, Ready Whip is here to whip up some holiday cheer. Ready Whip is made with real cream, so pick up a can or two. Ready Whip.
Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Strike's Cigar Lounge.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
You been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
All right, so what you do is you put the turkey in the pan as you're about to put it into the oven. But you step outside with a couple of your friends and you light a whole bunch of cigars. And the smoke gets into the turkey, and that's a perfect smoked turkey.
Sounds
Disgusting.
not healthy.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yeah, I forgot the turkey hotline is open, by the way. We get a turkey hotline so people can know. There it is.
It's the Greek Turkey Hotline. Happy holidays. You buy them, we stuff them.
There it is. If you need a tip on your turkey, give us a call, 877-927-6969. Franny's out today. Again, Dominic's in the house with me.
Yo.
Don't forget, football this weekend. Miami Dolphins on 101.7, and the Gators on Saturday. We do have the Gators that are going to be on. At 4:30 is the pregame. 7:30 they're taking on Florida State. They already qualified for a bowl game, so hats off to them. After a season that started where it didn't look great, but they turned it around. I think the thing that it did help a lot of that team was that they announced Florida a couple of weeks ago the coach was coming back, because I think before everybody thought he was getting blown out, but they are going to stick with him. And they played well the last couple of weeks. Beat Mississippi, beat LSU, 2 huge wins for the program. So they're finishing with Florida State, laying 14. Florida State is a bad team, but 14 is a lot to lay. That is a lot in a rivalry game. That's what it is this weekend, too. Auburn, Alabama, another one, Texas A&M. A lot of great games. And today, something I did I haven't done in years. I would say 7 years, maybe more, 6. I picked up a New York Post today. One of my buddies has something in there, handicapper, so I did pick it up. And that was like the Bible for bettors for years. They had all the lines and everything like that. So it was one of those situations. I said, let me pick up the Post for $3.21. But yeah, it was a lot of great games. 3 games tomorrow. 877-927-6969. I guess Jones signed with the Minnesota Vikings. Daniel Jones, he was with the Giants. And I love the four-letter network. They spend so much time on the Jets and Dallas, 2 teams that suck.
Yep.
And when I don't, it's the same thing with corporate America. They always spend a lot of times on the people who don't work. How can we make it better for Joe? What can we do for Susie? How about Johnny? What can we do? How about fire them? How about that? Why do we talk about the teams that suck? That's what I don't understand. The Jets, bad team. They're just a bad team. Dallas sucks. Jerry Jones isn't retiring. He wants to do what he wants to do. He's a billionaire. You know the one with the golden, the golden rule is the one with the gold, makes the rules. That's it.
It is? Okay.
It's pretty simple. Yeah, it's the same narrative over and over, and they just turn it over, and it's the same thing. Giants aren't good this year. No kidding. They're terrible. They let Barkley go, probably one of the biggest mistakes ever that you want to hear about. And then you got the Jets who are in disarray with Rodgers, and the Cowboys suck. I mean, there it is. There's 3 sentences and you're finished. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call if you want to get involved. Text line is Real Radio 47142. We're going to have Kelly on from the Visa Network. He just woke up to my text, which is not great. You'd rather wake up to a hot brunette.
Oh, yeah.
But he just woke up. He said, Greek, God, are you kidding me? It's like 7:05. I'm in Vegas. I said, all right, man, sorry about that. Happy Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble. Joseph's Classic Market, where great meals begin. Don't forget they're open tomorrow to 1 o'clock or 4 of their locations. Check their websites for additional information. Great for prepared foods. If you need something last minute, go to Joseph's. All four of them. We also told you about Monroe's tonight. DJ Patrick in the house. He's going to be there with the beautiful ladies. This is a big night for restaurants and clubs. If you want to get out there and have a good time and celebrate, don't drink too much. But if you want to be out, this is a night where you get a lot of people out and about and enjoying themselves and having a good time. Who do we have, Dom?
We got Evan.
Evan, what's up, buddy?
Those damn Dodgers, man. What do you think of that deal?
I mean, everybody's talking about it already. Snell goes with them. There is no salary cap in baseball. I mean, that's it. That is the 12th $100 million contract they have done in the last couple of years. 12th one. It's amazing. I'm not going to be shocked if they get Soto. I'm really not. You need a villain in baseball. The Dodgers are going to be it because of the money. The Yankees used to be, but no more since Steinbrenner passed. The son, Hal's different. But, yeah, it's just crazy. And they have a great pitching staff already, and they had some injuries. And now you add Snell, Cy Young Award winner. It's amazing.
That is. And Soto announced he wants 600 is what he announced yesterday.
He wants what?
He wants 600.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there's any doubt he's going to get 600. I thought he was going to be in the neighborhood of 7. Yeah, he'll get 6.
Well, that's what they announced yesterday. But, it could go up. Who knows if there's a bidding war,
Oh, there's definitely going to be a bidding war. I mean, Cohen wants him for the Mets. He's a gentleman who does go to New York Prime all the time. And the owner of the Mets who lives in Boca, he wants him. No doubt about it. I think they'll give more than the Mets are not going to get outbid by the Yanks. And I don't know if the Yanks care. I really don't. When you throw that kind of number down, that's numbers that could just change a franchise, good, bad, or indifferent. The Yankees can get a lot of players for that money, but it's more of an ego thing. Do I think he's a great ball player? Yes. I love people who say that he was the best on the Yankees this year. Well, he wasn't the best on the Yankees this year because Judge won the MVP of the league. I'm sorry. Offensively. He's good defensively, too. But people do say that. Oh, he's the best on the Yankees. Well, he didn't win MVP. You know what? He helped Judge, and he's no doubt about it. He's a stud. But I don't know. When you start getting up to those numbers and you look, 10, 15 years down the road, you don't know what guys are going to be worth.
Exactly. They should take that money and get some pitching.
Yeah, I agree.
A couple pitchers for that.
Yeah, but it's big egos, Evan. You know that. And these guys sit in these offices and these conference rooms, and they want what they want. And the players are just pawns, but you know what? They're getting paid big money. And Soto's in a great spot right now. I mean, who would you rather be than him right now? He sits back by his pool, smoking a cigar, and his agent calls him and says, Toronto wants you, Boston wants you, Yankees want you, Mets want you, Red Sox want you. I mean, can he get any better than that?
I could think of one more thing, but I won't say it on the air.
All right. Well, if you have something, fine. But I don't think is there going to be a better. I don't think there's a better ball player right now in all sports that are in a better position than him.
No,
and he's young.
They might say Patrick Mahomes might be. He could probably open up have anybody open up the checkbook for him. You would think about that.
Yeah, but Patrick Mahomes is not a free agent. He's with the Chiefs for the next 10 years. I'm talking about right now. Soto's in a great position as he's so young, won an MVP, World Series, just got the Yankees, helped them a big time to get to the World Series, and he's a free agent. I mean, he is really in a catbird seat, and I think he can get more than 600. I'll even bet that figure is over 600,000 because when people start getting involved, it's going to get higher.
Exactly. Let's talk a little bit about Dolphins real fast. How come they're not using River Craycraft? I think he's a better player, a better third receiver than Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham is missing passes that he never missed before.
I mean, they signed Odell, and I think when they sign these free agents, deals are made with their attorneys and their agents of, hey, you know what? He's got to get touches. He's not coming here to sit. He wants to be a part of the offense. Odell had a couple plays last week he could have caught. One was a hard catch. But I think also Odell's a name. And the other kid's not a name, so you know what? He's going to have some people check him out, and people want to watch him, and they'll go with the name over that.
But I would rather, if I was part of the team, I would say I don't care if he's got a name or not. If he gets open and we need him open, as a third receiver, because he's money, on those 12-yard out routes and stuff like that. He's a lot like Amendola and what was the other guy's name?
Edelman.
With it, Edelman, yeah, and one of the guy that he's on the Dolphins as a receivers coach. Out of Texas Tech. Anyway,
Wesley Walker.
But, yep. Well,
Walker is a Hall of Famer. I mean, and Edelman, those guys, they caught 90, 100 passes. They were very good. Obviously, had great careers. But I think the Dolphins are playing better now since Tua came back. I think everybody anticipated that. We'll see Thursday night. It's a game where he doesn't play well in the cold. He's 0-7. And he said, bring it on. I'll be ready to go. I don't know if they can beat first of all, it's going to be a tough game playing Green Bay no matter what. But playing them on Thursday night, it's going to be even harder because it's going to be super cold.
If the running game works, they'll have a chance.
Yeah, of course. You can say that in any game. I think the Dolphins' defense has played a lot better. They're getting a couple guys healthy at the right time. But this is a pivotal game for them because also they do have the Niners at the end of the year. So that's going to be another tough game for them. The other teams on the schedule, I think they could beat. But and then when they play the Jets, you never know what happens when you play the Jets. That could be the one game that Rodgers throws for 300 yards and 3 TDs. But, this is a game they got to win if they want to try to make the playoffs.
Yeah, December is the most important month of football, for in the NFL.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt it is.
Yeah, you have to win in December. All right, boys, you have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll hear you Monday?
Locker room.
The locker room on Saturday will be on.
You are going to do locker room. Wow, man. Franny let you come out of the house, huh? Good deal.
Yeah, Franny every once in a while gets me part and lets me leave. But, Dom's going to do it. We were not going to do it because we didn't want to affect his tea time, but we're doing it. So we're going to be doing the locker room. And the Gators are on, too.
Hey, Dominic, what's your favorite tea? Black or orange Paquito or whatever it is? That's your favorite tea?
I've been playing the blues.
Oh, okay, there you go. And watch out for Sand Hill Cranes.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been hearing about that. Jesus. That story's all over the place. Jesus. That's a bad story.
Yeah, that's a real terrible story. All right, well, happy Thanksgiving, boys.
You too, Evan. God bless. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you guys want to get involved. Anything about Thanksgiving, you guys can call us up. Anything about sports you want to bring up about the NFL games or college games. Big weekend in college football. The new rankings came out last night again. No real change at the top. You still got Oregon. You still have Ohio State, Texas, and Penn State. Penn State, I don't know why the hell they're there. They lost once, and they really didn't beat anybody. They barely beat Minnesota. So I'm shocked Penn State's there. This girl got arrested again in Vegas for trying to steal a Rolex. 17th time she's been picked up. She was with some gentleman and then drugged him and took $2,000 in cash and his Rolex, but they did catch her. A lot of these girls do wear wigs and stuff like that in disguises, but they definitely nailed her. And it's one of these situations that keeps occurring. It's been happening for years, but it's more and more. It seems like it's getting more and more,
Yeah, when I tried looking up the story on Google, it's just like, all right, there's this story, then there's one from last month, and then there's one from a couple weeks before that. It's just there's one every month, it seems, of this story.
This girl was at the Fontainebleau. And again, same thing. Took $2,000 in cash, took the guy's Rolex, drugged him, and everything. All right, so if you're out in Vegas or you're someplace and you're looking in the mirror, you got to be honest. All right, and if you're a 5 as a guy and some beautiful girl comes up to you and you got a nice watch on, because the pros look for your shoes and your watch. Those are the two things girls have said all the time. You got expensive shoes or a watch, they look for it. Think about it. It's a beautiful
where you're playing too.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like if you're playing at a dollar table compared to if you're playing to a $25, $50 table, $100 table.
Yeah, they're watching you where you're at, what casino.
The whole time.
Yeah, the Wynn, Fontainebleau, Caesars, all that. But, if you're an average guy, and you know if you are or not, it's life. And some smoking girl comes up to you around 11:30, and it's free, and wants to go back to your room, Can't you have a little common sense and think, man, this seems odd?
And she brought you a random drink or something like that, you know?
Let me get you a drink or whatever. I mean, to be like, first thing you say to her is, my watch is fake.
Yeah.
And see if she stays.
How many girls come to you and buy you drinks, G?
Oh, come on.
Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It doesn't. It's just our society, first of all, but it just doesn't happen. And if some girl comes up to you, I mean, years ago, we were doing a show, and I was in Caesars having breakfast, and there was nobody there. It was about 6:10, 6:15, and one of the girls on Real Radio, I'm not going to say it, used to like to break my stones. We go back and forth. And some smoking girl comes up to me, and I'm at a counter. There's nobody there. Just the guy behind the counter, some girl. It was like 10 after 6. It was like a Thursday morning. Because I remember, because it was the beginning of March Madness. And she starts talking to me, says, hi. I don't even let her get into what's your name. I go, are you kidding me? And she just looked at me. She goes, what? I said, somebody sent you here. I said, you just walked in here at 6:15 in the morning. You sit, and there's 30 stools, and you're right next to me. And she starts like smiling, and the girl from Real Radio popped out, and she goes, I was trying to set you up.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
I said, I knew it. Come on, man. This is G-Man. I know what's going on. It ain't happened. Vegas is so big, every casino. This beautiful girl just walks in, sits right next to me, and says, hi. And I'm looking at her. I go, yeah, okay. And she was cracking up. She goes, how'd you know? I mean, that's what I'm trying to say to these guys that always get rolled.
Mm-hmm.
It happens in Miami. It happens everywhere. Just be smart. I mean, now, if the girl's a pro and she comes up to you and says, hey, I get a dime tonight, that's $1,000 or $2,000, that's a different scenario. That doesn't matter what you look like. They're getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
But if some girl comes up to you and buys you a drink, like Dominic said, and you're out and you got a Rolex on or any nice watch, they know whether it's a Rolex, a Cartier, whatever it is, high end, you got to think. You got to really think, like, why? You know what I mean?
Oh,
and call them out and then see if they stay. I mean, that's the whole thing. These girls do wear disguises because there's cameras all over the casinos when you leave the rooms. That's something people do forget. Like when you're in a hotel and a casino, there's cameras everywhere.
Every inch.
Yeah, they're not in the room, okay? But when you're in those hallways, the elevator, at the casino, say you lose bad, you're punching a wall or something like that, or the table, they see it.
Definitely in the elevator. You might not see that camera, but they're in there.
Oh, yeah, they're all in there. We've seen them over the time. We saw the Ray Rice situation, Jay-Z. Yeah, I mean, they're always there. The footage is there, so you got to remember that. But if you're out and about and you see a girl come up to you, and, like you said, like if they go as far as to say, like, hey, I'll buy you a drink, that's another story, which I would be like, are you kidding me? Because when is a 9-dime piece going to buy you a drink? But if they come up to you in general, you got to be on board and call them out. Say, look, and you're looking to roll me or what? I mean, you might see a different reaction. But it happens time after time. Police have got involved a lot of times, and there's a lot of detectives who say there's a lot of the story we don't even know because guys don't like to say it. Because they don't want, A, don't want to admit it, B, maybe they're married, they got a girlfriend, so they just want to try to forget it.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, there's always things like that, but it is a situation where it does seem like it happens. And like Dominic said, if you Google it, 14 of these stories come up. You know what I mean? And it's almost at the point where, you would think, the hotel doesn't like to say it because it's a bad image for them. You know what I mean? They don't want to say it, but you would think they'd be like, hey, be on the lookout. You know what? If somebody comes up to you and is I've never heard of a situation where a guy gets rolled. I haven't heard of it. It could happen where it's a professional. It's always the guy picking up a girl. They go back to his room. They get doped up, and then they wake up in the morning or 5 hours later. But I never hear of a pro doing it. I hear of girls. So that's where you got to be honest with yourself and say, why the hell would this girl come up to me? And try and we don't like to admit that. Everybody does, you know what I mean? Because that's a little self-truth. You look at it in the mirror. But if that's the case, say it. You're like, you know what? You trying to roll me or what? I had a girl one time in Vegas come up to me. I was playing roulette, and one of my greatest lines, she said, me and my girlfriend upstairs for $1,000. I said, no problem. Let me finish this, and we'll work it out. I got done playing roulette, and I asked her if she had $200. And she said, why? I said, well, I get $1,200 a night, and you said you two get $1,000. So even if you failed, Matt, you owe me $200. She gave me the number one and walked away. I thought it was nice. She was, I gave you a discount because it was 5:30 in the morning. I said, I just got up. I'm ready to rock and roll. But that was a night where it was like, come on. Yeah, so that's why these guys, I always feel bad for anybody who gets taken advantage of. It's just human nature. But sometimes you got to think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you really do. Like I said, like a beautiful girl comes up to you. You don't think that's odd? That they're saying. And like you said, let me get you a drink.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. And you got to watch them. And you can't, and they always tell you this too anyway. Anytime you're at a big club, anywhere, restaurant, concert, whatever, don't leave your drink.
No.
I don't care if you're a guy or a girl. Do not leave your drink. Just don't. And I would always worry, too, if somebody bought me a drink and brought it over, male or female.
Unless it's the server. That's
of course. Yeah, I want the server to bring it over to the bartender. But if somebody said, oh, I picked up a couple, glasses of champagne or whatever, I'd be like, no, I'm good.
Yep.
And you can see people's reaction, believe me. Because if they think they're going to get popped, they're going to step away. So be smart out there. Don't get rolled. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you want to get involved. Anything on Thanksgiving, it is the Penthouse on Real Radio today. Want to thank everybody. Can't thank enough. DiMartino Produce. We gave away over 100 turkeys yesterday and produce. Great job. And if you're a turkey and you're listening to me right now on the iHeart app, you're safe. You don't have to worry about it. You're in. Woo! You beat the wheel, baby. You're out. You're in. And if I was a turkey every year, I'd be trying to sign petitions for lobster.
I'm a chicken. I'm actually a chicken.
Yeah, you're good. You don't have to worry about it. You're a turkey. You made the cut, so you don't have to worry about it. You can relax, sleep good tonight. You wake up tomorrow and go, all right, I can watch some football in the Macy's Parade, and I'm not going to get cooked. It is the Greek. It is Dominic. It is Real Radio on Thanksgiving Eve. Remember, you go out tonight, have a good time. Be careful. Do not drink and drive. You know why? Because I'm on the road. We'll be back. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
At $5 a piece, that's $357,000 they made.
I'm stealing that idea for our next event.
They said $1 from each shot was donated to a school's local food bank.
Except for that part.
The news junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Watch for construction on Beeline Highway, Blue Heron Boulevard to North Lake Boulevard, Benoist Farms Road, Southern Boulevard to Belvedere Road. Spot something on the roads, call the traffic tip line, pound 250, keyword West Palm traffic. I'm Ron Hurst.
This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage has amazing deals on everything you need to celebrate the holidays, all for $15 and under. Get low prices every day on unique finds before they're gone. In store only at Macy's Backstage today. Find a location near you at macy'sbackstage.com.
Black Friday is coming, and for the adults in your life who love the coolest toys, well, there's something for them this year, too. Bartesian is the premier craft cocktail maker that automatically makes more than 60 seasonal and classic cocktails, each in under 30 seconds at the push of a button. And right now, Bartesian is having a huge site-wide sale where you can save $100 on your purchase. So, if the cocktail lover in your life has been good this year, or the right kind of bad, get them Bartesian. At the push of a button, make bar-quality cosmopolitans, martinis, Manhattans, and more. All in just 30 seconds. All for $100 off. Amazing toys aren't just for kids. Now is the best time to get a Bartesian cocktail maker. Shake your phone and save $100 through Cyber Monday. Yes, you heard me correctly. Pick up your phone and shake it for $100 off.
Hey, it's the Greek, and there's a big party Thanksgiving Eve. You don't want to miss it. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. We're 7 days a week. The ladies are there, and there's always a good time with a 5-star menu. But this Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, check out DJ Patrick M. and special performances by beautiful ladies all night long. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach, Wednesday, November 27th. It's a live performance by DJ Patrick M. and beautiful ladies all night long. How do you want to kick off the holidays? How about Monroe's, baby? It's Thanksgiving. Be thankful, baby, and be thankful for Monroe's. Peace.
Don Jr. here, guys. Are you receiving letters from the IRS claiming you owe back taxes? As penalties and interest fees pile up, the IRS gives you no clear path to resolution. Don't speak to them on your own. They are not your friends. To reach a team of licensed tax professionals that can help you reduce, settle, and resolve your tax matters, go to tnusa.com and check them out.
Solve your tax problems today. Call 1-800-780-8888 or visit tnusa.com. That's 1-800-780-8888.
Nobody likes a nice building code more than your old buddy Mo. But just because something is to code doesn't mean it's good enough. Take wind ratings, for example. Your garage is the single largest opening in your house, with just your garage door holding it back. So, if these winds keep getting stronger and your just barely code-compliant door lets go, that wind comes in the garage, up to the attic, and can literally blow your roof off. Ugh. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Building codes change, but not until enough people have a failure. There's nothing stopping you from building stronger than code, so you're not one of the poor suckers they use to justify why they should change the standards for the next time. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll come over and make it better than right. They can huff and puff, but they can't blow your house down.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
I'm John Morgan. When you call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, your very own army springs into action immediately, 24/7. Our investigators, legal staff, and over 900 lawyers work together to fight to get you the best result as quickly and easily as possible. Insurance companies know who we are, and now you know it too. This firm was built for greatness. This firm was built for you. Injured? Call your army. We're ready to roll. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
So this new dose is... nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
So this new dose is... nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Hey, it's the Greek for Joseph's Classic Market. Whether it's prepared foods, meats, seafood, pizza, fruits and vegetables, catering for any occasion, cold cuts or bakery, Joseph is the answer. It's all under that roof, baby. 4 locations: West Palm Beach, Delray, Gardens, and Boca Raton. Joseph's Classic Market, where great meals begin. Joseph's Classic Market is a proud sponsor of Greek's Gridiron 2024. Peace.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Mattress Firm's Black Friday sale is here, and it's your chance to hit the sleep jackpot. Starting Friday, shop major doorbusters and get a queen mattress for $89.99, plus a free pillow. Offer ends Sunday. In-store pickup only. See store for details.
For more information about contests on this station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Mo Better Garage. Mo Better Garage. We make it way mo better. MoBetterGarage.com.
Sarah Spain for iHeart Women's Sports.
Presented by Capital One.
Grand Slam Track, a pro track competition launched earlier this year by 4-time Olympic champion Michael Johnson, has officially announced the signing of 3-time Olympic gold medalist Gabby Thomas. That means Thomas is scheduled to appear at all 4 slams in 2025 in Kingston, Miami, Philadelphia, and Los Angeles. For more women's sports stories, subscribe to Good Game with Sarah Spain on iHeart Podcasts.
As a founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports Network, Capital One wants to help you hear more about today's top female athletes and keep more money in your wallet with no fees or minimums on checking accounts. Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One, N.A. member FDIC.
Celebrate the season with the very best Christmas music ever made with iHeart Christmas. Streaming commercial-free right now on your free iHeart Radio app. From shopping, gathering with friends, or wrapping presents, iHeart Christmas is the perfect soundtrack to your holidays. Listen now commercial-free on your favorite smart speaker and the free iHeart Radio app. Just search Holiday. Free never sounded so good.
Greeks Trifecta is sponsored to you by Pillar Coffee Bar and Ice Treats.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Remember, you don't want to be the sturfing. You want to be the turkey.
What?
Well.
You don't want to be the sturfing.
You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
You're back in the Penthouse on Thanksgiving Eve. A lot of craziness is going on next couple of days. Want to thank everybody again for helping us give out those turkeys yesterday. Over 100 and produce. Thank you, DiMartino Produce. You guys did a great job. Crazy Horse Saloon. Thank you to Dominic and Sean Francis. You guys all did a great job. And, of course, Greek. Can't thank you enough, Greek.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Can't thank him enough. Dominic's in the house.
Hello.
And a special girl just walked past our studio who is now at her sister station and has the tough task of working with Carmine every morning. How are you, Megan?
Hi. Good. Always good to be on Real Radio.
Yeah, we miss you. This is where you started and did a great job. And now you're in Wild. I know you bitch a lot to me in the halls about everybody.
Yeah.
But how was it over there?
You know,
how was it over there, to be honest with you?
I mean, is there any co-host like the Greek? I mean, Carmine can try, but can he walk the walk?
I don't know. Carmine could take
talk?
off days.
Oh, Carmine's, if he's not FaceTiming, he's great.
He's, he's got his mom is down here for like the first time in like 10 years.
Nice.
He picked her up from the airport today, so he's super excited. So
Yeah, I hope she is.
I promised I'd be nicer.
Oh, okay, good.
In case his mom is listening, because she's in the listening area. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, what's his name? Carmine. He's a great guy. I see you guys on the bus all the time, which is cool. And I see you front and center, then like an X over his face. I go, man, she's everywhere. I was in the bus.
Now the real question is, why don't they have your face on the bus?
Oh, because management's jealous of me. You know that. How many times have we said that? Who brings in the most money? Me. It's obvious. I mean, again, it's that love-hate relationship. They had Thanksgiving on a Friday when I was on location.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
It tells you that I ate your helping of turkey and stuffing and cranberry. I was
Me too.
I was like, Greek would want us to do this for him if he can't be here.
Oh, man, I can't thank you enough. And I know you were walking by. You said hi. I wanted to wish you happy Thanksgiving this morning. But it's great to see you. Now, are you cooking or no, you don't cook?
I do. I typically do like the majority of the cooking.
Wow.
And then I have little minions that help me do things.
Oh, like peasants who help you?
Yeah, it's like my husband and my dad.
Wow.
No, I mean, I do the majority of the cooking. So I'm like, hey, guys, like somebody come chop this or somebody come add this in because I kind of run the show, you know.
Which is nice.
I do need help every now and then.
Good.
I'm going to be hitting the road for Cape Coral in a little bit because my dad lives on the West Coast.
Wow, that's far. So you're going to be cooking for your dad?
Yes. So
that's nice.
dad, stepmom, and then the husband. And my dad usually invites a couple of his friends that don't have a lot of family.
Which is nice.
To come over. Yeah, and we'd all just watch TV and listen to music, and it's a good time.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, maybe go to Breakers for a spot day.
Well, Dad,
and have some turkey.
Unfortunately, Thanksgiving's been canceled.
Oh, man, there it goes again.
Yeah, there was another word, too, that might have drilled it a little. Husband.
Oh, he wasn't invited to the Breakers. Okay. Sorry, husband and dad. Thanksgiving's been canceled. I'm going to the Breakers. Peace.
That's what I love about you. You will play with the best of them. You'll be like, yeah, I'm out until I get a better offer.
Hey, you hired me. You taught me.
I did.
You taught me the ways of the world before I started on radio, and I said, I will do you proud, sir.
You do a great job. The company's lucky to have you. And that's very nice that you're cooking for your dad, obviously. It's great. I got the chance to work with you at the photo booth, which was fun.
Killed it.
We killed. That was great.
Yeah.
See a supermodel and a superstar. I saw that billboard when I went home. I was like, oh, my God.
I was like, how'd they get that up so quick?
We made a couple calls. So the holidays are coming. Is there anything on your list that you would like, ooh, I really want, or something like, it doesn't have to be real. It could be something unattainable, but something that you really want.
Yes. I would like a chameleon.
A what?
I would like a baby chameleon.
How much
Can't
are
you
they?
go outside and get one of those?
I mean, I don't know if it's the same as like the cute little ones in the pet store, but oh my gosh, have you ever seen a little baby chameleon like grab stuff with their tiny little hands?
That's what you want?
They're
You're like, you're a country girl. You definitely, you're so like, wow.
You should ask her pets.
Oh my God. How many pets do you have?
I have 4.
What do you have?
I have 2 cats, a tortoise, and a fish.
That fish isn't bad.
Fishy doesn't really bother anybody. Kind of just chills.
But there's that one random one in the middle.
Tortoise isn't random. Groot is, she's
How long have you had him or her?
Grooty, she's almost 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
So have you always had a lot of pets growing up?
Yeah. My whole family are like animal people, but we always mostly...
me too.
We had mostly...
I bet on the Chicago Bears.
That counts.
The Eagles.
That counts. Yeah. Dolphins.
Dolphins,
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yeah, we had dogs growing up. I had a couple guinea pigs. I had fish.
Wow.
My cousin had a cockatiel.
I had a zebra for one weekend, but that was a bet. It was actually a thoroughbred, spray painted.
I would literally die. I would pay any amount of money to see you just riding on the back of a zebra. Did you ride it? Did you have a saddle?
That can happen, by the way. There is nothing on a table in Greekland.
It is a Christmas miracle.
It is. I'll be on a zebra. I'll be big. Hey, come on out. Megan, look. No, so I can't believe that's all that's on your list.
It's not the only thing on my list. It's
My
just
God, you're so
prevalent.
grounded and nice. And man, why did I meet you?
Well, I also asked for a new pair of just like plain sleek black pumps. So if you guys see any good ones, let me know.
What's your size?
8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
But that's, again, your husband will pick that up for you.
I mean, I sent him the list. We'll see how this goes.
Now, do you have to send him a list every year?
No, sometimes he does really good on his own.
Good.
Honestly.
Well, he got you, so he did very good as far as that.
But he does ask me to send him some suggestions.
Yeah.
So I've done that.
I used to date somebody who used to put the stuff on the refrigerator every place I was. Put it on my dashboard, like the Louis Vuitton catalog pinned to my dashboard. I'm like, okay, what do you want? And she would page 18 to 34. Whatever you can get, G. Don't go crazy. I'm like, oh, it's so nice holiday season. I love it. We're talking to Megan, who was on with us for a few years, worked with Dano and with me also. She's doing a great job on Wild 95 every day with Carmine. And, it's great to see you guys have great success. It really is. But I think you were always built for talk radio because you have a very good personality.
Well, thank you.
You really do. And I know when you're playing music, it's tough because you guys really don't talk much. You know what I mean? You talk inside of songs, and really it's a cake job.
Oh, my God, G.
Really.
All right.
But it is. You don't talk a lot.
Not as much as I'd like.
Yeah, you
That's
talk
why I miss real radio.
You walk, I think it's 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Or
something
13
like
minutes
that.
per hour.
If we're not getting yelled at.
Yeah, if you're not getting yelled at, and the music and everything like that.
Yeah.
So, it's a different thing. Not that you're not talented, but I just think you have more talent and you have very good personality. And that's why I hired you. I'm very proud that you do well.
Thank you.
I had dinner with our big boss last week, and he said something about you. I said, remember who hired her? Me.
Just remember that. We're a package deal, she said.
I didn't want to say we're a package deal. I didn't want to put you in that lump. I don't want to give you that.
I feel okay. You know what? I feel like being on talk radio first got me prepared for music radio.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because it's a downgrade.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. Because
like I said, courtside. And then I figured I'd sit in the 300 level with the common people.
It's like if you could just keep talking for this long, you could definitely do it for a minute between songs, right?
Yeah.
So.
I used to do a morning show in Miami and then the Penthouse and then other things, and you just rock and roll. But it's chemistry. It's also, we had a good thing where there's a little bit of a guided maybe plan, but not really. And if you're Dom laughs, and you just rip. And you worked with me. We did a couple of Christmas shows together.
Oh, yeah.
Different things like that. But again, if you have chemistry in anything, whether it's a friendship, relationship, you're working, it's like you sit next to somebody on a plane and you fly someplace and you strike up a conversation. Man or woman, you get off the plane and go, wow, that went quick. Because you got along with the person. As opposed to if you don't, you're like, oh my God, what am I flying to Australia?
Seriously, I feel like I've flown there a couple of times with some people next to me.
So you went out to St. Jude, right?
I did. I went to the St. Jude Country Cares Seminar. It was in Memphis last month.
We did that for about 10 years on Real Radio.
I had the best time. I know it's like weird to say because
it changes your life.
Yes.
It puts it in perspective.
It totally does. And it's something that is sad. It's sad that it has to be a thing, right? The fact that there has to be this big establishment and all this fundraising for, pediatric cancer. It's so sad. But what's really great is to see all of the people coming together and, working together for a common cause and something that is such a great cause.
It's fantastic. I bumped into somebody about 15 years ago, and he wanted us to come on, and we went out there, and I took all the shows. We went out there. Me and Josh went out there. Me and Dana went out there. Leah. And it was just, you walk and you see all the flags from all over the world in the hallway, which is nice. And you get to meet the kids. And it's just, and what their parents go through. It started with Danny Thomas, obviously, and then Marlo took it over. But it's such a great place. And when you walk out of there, you feel different about your life. You do.
It's true.
I mean, one thing my dad taught me a lot of things, but he always said, you don't have a problem, you have inconveniences. Those are real problems.
Yep.
Wow.
God forbid when you go through there and your child is sick. That's real stuff. Everything else, what are we bitching about? Our phone doesn't work. I can't get a parking spot.
My bet didn't hit.
My bet didn't hit. Kim Kardashian's blowing me up.
But no, that's very well said, Greek. It does. It totally puts things in perspective for you. And fun fact, my grandma growing up, it was her favorite charity, St. Jude. And so me and my sibling used to ask people all the time, who are all these little kids, these pictures, these little kids around the house? We didn't know who these pictures of other kids were. They weren't her grandkids.
Yeah.
Well, they were all of the children from St. Jude. And so that was her favorite charity. When she passed, in lieu of flowers, we asked for donations for St. Jude Children's
That's
Hospital.
awesome.
So I felt like I knew a lot about St. Jude. I've been donating for years independently. I get the little certificates and the magnets and stuff, but they really show you so much about everything that they take on for the families, and
they give them housing.
Yeah, housing,
everything.
It is insane everything that they do for these families, and it's in the best way. I use the insane in the most incredible way. But yeah, St. Jude Children's Hospital, they're looking for plenty of donations, so get out your wallets.
Yeah, one time we went there one year, and I was sitting outside. It was cold, in the winter, and we were shooting baskets. And a bunch of us, and this kid came out, and he was like, hey, can I play? I didn't know who he was. I thought he worked for St. Jude. Thought he was a janitor or something like that. He was on break or something. I didn't know what he was.
Yeah.
So I ended up playing him in basketball, and I don't know. This is going back 15 years ago. I must have been in my late 30s, whatever. And we're playing, and we're going back and forth. And I'm like, come on, bring it, and this and all that. And we're
talking smack.
Yeah, talking smack. I had no clue. So when I got done, I was like, hey, bro, see you later, this and that. So next day, his mom came up to me. And we were with St. Jude, we did their radio shows, and we would stay there all day, and they would feed us and show us everything. She said, I just want to thank you. And I said, why? She goes, that's my son. She goes, and he's in the hospital. She goes, and nobody ever really plays with him or stuff like that because of what he was going through.
Yeah.
Now he had a hat on. He was going through some stuff. He had brain cancer at the time, and I didn't realize that. And I felt so bad. Here I am, bring
Trying
it, baby.
tough. Yeah.
Talking smack to this kid.
Yeah,
Is that all you got?
Yeah, I'm like, you want to bet?
I got 100 you miss.
Yeah, I'm starting to bet with him. And that line, by the way, I hear that a lot in my life.
Which one?
Is that all you got?
I'm going to leave that. I'm leaving that one alone.
It could mean anything. It could be bringing somebody stone crabs. You only brought 3 dozen.
Yep.
And you didn't bring 4. And they're like, that's all you got?
Exactly.
I mean, there it is. Always great to see you. I want to wish you and your family the best, and your husband. So have a nice holiday. I think that's nice you're going over there and take care of everything for your family.
Oh, well, thank you. And you
You're a
guys have a beautiful holiday as well. Thank you to the two of you for having me on.
No problem. It'll be coming out of your check next month.
Oh, surprise.
Could you give the audience one more? Is that all you got?
Is that all you got?
Wait, I need one thing from you, too.
Okay.
I need a turkey call.
Oh, gobble, 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 gobble.
All right.
Not bad.
I'll take it.
We're giving away Tortuga tickets, and that's what we have to do today.
You got a gobble?
Yeah, you want to stay on for a minute? We got some people. Call us, 877-927-6969. I've always told you, don't be scared. You're with me. You got a turkey call? Give us a call. You're going to get a 3-day pass to Tortuga. Call us right now. 877-927-6969. Now, we judge this. It's Francis, myself, and Dominic, so you'll be the third judge.
Wow.
And we have 3 bids. It takes about 5 minutes. We'll pay you.
Okay. Wait, it's not coming out of my check? It's you know what? I'm very confused. I'm just going to be along for the ride.
Great to hear.
Is that all you got?
It's great to hear. I knew we had a future. 877-927-6969. Megan's joining us. She's on Wild in the mornings with Carmine. Always catch them. Great show. A lot of fun. And they're always on the pulse of what's going on.
Yeah. Well, what is going on? We've actually been giving away Tortuga tickets as well in Greek. This year, that lineup is insane.
Oh, it's crazy.
And I'm once again using insane in the best way possible.
Now, have you been down there?
Yes. I go every year.
Franny does too.
I know. I always run into her. We run past each other sometimes because you're running around the beaches of Fort Lauderdale.
It's great.
It is so fun. Jelly Roll, Keith Urban. I mean, we've got some insane headliners, and I got to meet Megan Maroney actually at the St. Jude Country Care Seminar.
Oh, wow.
And she's going to be performing at Tortuga on Sunday.
Did you bring it up?
Did I talk to her?
Yeah. Did you say to her hey, you're going to be at Tortuga? I might be there. I'll bring you on stage for 300.
I tried to make sense when I was talking to her because I was a little starstruck. I'm not going to lie. I'm a big fan of hers.
When you interview a star, you meet him, you got to make like you're a bigger star.
Yeah, I'm not good at that. Instead, I bumble and I'm like, I love you.
You know who Jerry Rice is? He's a famous football player.
Mm-hmm.
I met him at a Super Bowl party. Dom, I think you know this story. I said, Jerry, can I get a picture? He said, yeah, and I handed him my phone and I stepped back. You got to be like that.
All right, lessons.
We got Brandon up first.
Brandon, how are you today?
I am good, Greg. I beat you, by the way.
What?
In Greek Gridiron?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, that's good. This year or in the past?
No, this year.
All right, good. Well, I hope you win. You get. You'll be in for the grand total big prize.
6.
Excuse me?
I'm number 6.
Okay, great. Great for you. All right, so you ready to do this turkey call?
I guess so.
All right, come on. Let's hear your turkey. And Megan's going to come in. She's going to be our celebrity judge joining me and Dominic. So go ahead.
All right.
That's a different one, but all right.
It's different. All right, Brandon.
All right.
We'll let you know if you win. We're going to have 3 people. We got 2 more. What do we got?
We should have Rob.
Rob, what's happening, Rob?
Hi, Rob.
Well, hey, guys, life is good driving, so this is going to be fun.
All right, good, Rob. Have you ever done this before where you tried to be a turkey?
You know what? No, I've always listened to you guys. I've always heard other people do it. I'm like, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I
There
love
we
the
go.
attitude. Yeah, sounds like
do
somebody
it.
stepping into the bedroom with me.
Give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot. All right, Megan, that's enough, and that's what you got. A little too close to home. All right, so go ahead, Rob.
All right.
Okay. I could hear it.
One and done.
I think he's cheating. I think there's a turkey in his car.
Might be. Maybe he just left Joseph's.
Maybe.
All right,
stuff.
we got one more.
We got Nathan on the phone.
Nathan? Nathan, what's happening?
How's it going?
Going great, Nathan. Nathan, you know every time you call, I got to ask you how a hot dog is because Nathan's hot dogs are the best.
That's true.
It's still going. I ain't seen no funds from it, but, you know.
All right, well, that's part of life. You know that happens. Are you ready to be a turkey?
Oh, I am.
All right, go ahead, Nathan.
All right.
All right, Nathan.
All right, we gotta vote real quick. Hold on one sec.
We're gonna vote right now between us. We'll put up the number with our fingers. Do you know how to do that?
Yes, I think I can figure it out.
Okay.
Okay. What is that, Dom? What are you doing? All right. I think that it's unanimous then, guys.
Yeah, you want to tell everybody, since you're a celebrity judge, who just won?
We've got turkey number 3.
Yes.
Nathan, way to be.
Congratulations, Nathan.
And if you're a turkey listening to this show, you made the cut. So you can eat yourself all day. Hang out, go to Joseph's, go to Breakers, hang out. Go to Monroe's tonight, big party.
Oh, good to know.
DJ Patrick in the house. All right, Nathan, stick on the line. And
What's your name? Dominic? Dominic's going to get all your information, and we'll get you ready to go to Tortuga for 3 great days. You might see Francis or Megan.
Hello.
All right. Hey, man, thank y'all so much, and have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving.
You too. God
You
bless.
too.
That is awesome. Way to be. Megan, thank you so much.
Yay.
You know, when you come around, it's just, we don't want to let you go.
Aw.
I mean, your town is unbelievable. And I'm sure, working with Carmine every day is a big, big challenge.
It is. I was sweating all morning. I had a headache. I suddenly feel so much better.
I heard you come in when he leaves.
Stop it.
Is there any truth to that? He told me this morning. He goes, Megan's coming in when I leave. I said, do you blame her?
I mean, come on.
No, I go in the studio a lot of times to say hi, but I'm not really not saying hi to Carmine. But you got to fake it. So I always do. I'm like, hey, Carmine. And I'm like, hi.
Yeah, you don't want to be rude to him.
Yeah.
And plus, we work right next to each other.
So it's hard.
Yeah.
So it's hard. All right, so Megan was nice enough to stop by and also be a judge. She's cooking for our family up in where?
Cape Coral.
That's a far ride. How far is that?
It's like 2.5-ish hours. Hopefully, we don't hit a lot of traffic.
What time are you leaving?
As soon as possible.
Yeah.
My husband is going to try to get off work at a decent time.
I hope we didn't keep you.
No.
No, because we don't.
You're holding her up.
Yeah, I hope we
No,
hold
he's
you
not
up.
off work yet. So as soon as he gets off work, hopefully.
That damn work thing.
Yeah, we had a question we were going to ask you before you leave.
What's
If you were
that?
going to somebody's house and they weren't having turkey, but they told you the day before, would you not want to go or would you say something?
I mean, are they going to have another protein as a substitute? What are they having? Fried chicken?
Well, maybe
A
ham.
ham?
I mean, something. But they said, hey, Megan, we come over, but we're not having turkey. Would that affect you?
No, I think I would still come to not be rude.
Okay.
Maybe I would pick up some turkey if it's not too late.
Okay. And if somebody gets you a gift, do you want to tell them what you want or would you rather them surprise you?
I've been burned before by not being more specific. So I think I'd kind of rather leave suggestions in the suggestion box instead of somebody going rogue.
I'm a big fan of that.
What about the drink question? Ask her the drink question.
All right.
Okay.
So if you brought something to drink at somebody's house,
Okay.
and it was something that you like to drink,
Yes.
but they didn't finish it, and the bottle wasn't finished, would you take it when you leave, or would you just be like, say it's a bottle of champagne? Would you take it, or would you be like,
I feel like it's a rude thing to take it. You brought it for the guests, whether it was finished or not.
Do you like to drink at all? I don't really know. I know you like champagne.
I do. I
Yeah.
like champagne. I'm a casual drinker. I enjoy some beverages of adult style every now and then.
Dominic's a big pot smoker. So
Wow.
Amendment 3, the whole thing,
Yeah, it didn't pass, I hear.
Yeah, all the little signs are in the garbage in the bag.
No, I've got a few rules. I think you never go to somebody's house empty-handed. Whether you bring a bottle of wine, a stack of napkins, I don't care. You just don't show up
Well,
without
you were
anything.
raised correctly.
Thank you. And then you don't take, I think it's tacky to take something that you brought to somebody else's house unless they're like, hey,
I'm not gonna
we
drink.
are not going to drink that. It's going to go to waste here. Go ahead and take it with you, which I've been told before by guests, just take that with you.
Yeah.
All right, cool, win-win.
Okay, yeah, if they say it. But again, we agree with the whole thing. You don't like if you bring a bottle of Johnny Walker and you have I'm going to take this out with me. You don't mind, do you?
No.
Or champagne.
No, that's tacky. And at that point, it's open container. Make sure you get that way away from where you're driving.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
Megan, a role model here.
Pro tip.
So if they say you bought a bottle of Vouv and they were like, would you around 11 o'clock do your famous stretch? We going to open that?
Time to be hitting the old dusty trail.
We going to open that or what?
I mean, honestly, if they said they weren't good, no, you know what? That's strategic. That's what you do. You're like, guys, I brought this Vouv. Let's open it.
You just pop it.
Yeah. I got strawberries in my pocket. What are we doing?
Whipped cream in the back pocket,
Now-
strawberries in my front pocket.
I love
Let's say you
We definitely have a future.
let's say you bring a gift, right?
Yeah.
And you also bring a bottle that you specifically like to drink.
Okay.
Would you leave the gift? Now, would you bring the other bottle home too? Or would you leave that bottle too?
It's still uncorked.
I guess, yep.
I wouldn't do it without asking because, once again, I think it's tacky. I think if the host were like, hey, we're not going to drink this, go ahead and just take it with you, but thank you so much for bringing it, then I'd be like, oh, no big deal. I'll just take that with me. No issues. But I wouldn't
you
be
can't
like,
be a
hey,
scumbag.
if we're not going to finish that, can I take that with me?
Yeah, you can't be a scumbag. You
A
can't do-
scumbag.
Yeah, that's like a little Italian slang for you can't do that. That's low life. Come on, what are you, low class?
It's tacky.
Yeah, like I'm going to Brian Mudd's
Scumbag.
house on Friday.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little weird. He invited for Thanksgiving on Friday, but it's okay.
It's
Well, It's
okay. It's
a little weird. But I don't like to share, so I'm going alone. But yeah, I'm bringing him a bottle. I'm not going to be like, hey, we're going to pop that or what?
Yeah.
We're going to sit on his little deck and drink some champagne and have some cigars.
He loves wine, by the way. Him and his wife love red wine. Pro tip.
That's
yeah.
nice. Well, I'm giving him champagne.
Okay, well, that's fine, too.
That's good.
I'm sure they're not going to turn it down.
No, I'm sure they're not.
And if they don't like it, you know where I live, okay?
I don't know where you live, by the way.
Oh,
Let's
awkward.
make that gin,
yes.
Make that gin clear.
He doesn't know where I live.
Wink, wink.
I don't know where you live. But it's always great seeing you. And you made my Thanksgiving.
Oh, stop it.
No, you did.
All right.
For the audience, you can one more time?
The gobble?
No.
Oh, I know. Is that all you got?
Something the Greek hears every morning.
I love it.
Have a great holiday. Thank you so much for stopping in. Dominic, great job as always. It is the Greek on Real Radio. If you're a turkey, guess what? You're in good shape. You made the cut. So you can relax and enjoy yourself, smoke a cigar. A lot of football. Don't forget the Dolphins tomorrow night on 101.7. Molly today, I gave her an 8.5. I rate her every day on First Take. So she's smoking hot and she looks great. You guys have a great afternoon. God bless.
I think Megan agrees.
Yeah, she looks good.
She's nice.
Yeah, I give her an 8.5 too.
Yeah, Megan rated it. That's why we get along. She recognizes game.
Ooh.
Yeah, she recognizes game.
Good hair.
Yeah. Oh, nice. And nice outfit, too.
Yeah.
She probably didn't pick it out. Peace, everybody.
The bad news, the brain isn't all that great at hearing stuff and remembering it. The good news, you can watch us too. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 92.1. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Watch for construction on Beeline Highway, Blue Heron Boulevard to North Lake Boulevard, Benoist Farms Road, Southern Boulevard to Belvedere Road. Spot something on the roads, call the traffic tip line, pound 250, keyword West Palm Traffic. I'm Ron Hurst.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Business owners, are your employees driving you nuts? Is money tight or is business at an all-time high? Well, maybe it's time for you to sell, retire, and just relax with a bunch of money in the bank. Hi, I'm Andy Cagnetta, and at Transworld Business Advisors, we've been selling businesses for 40 years. And with offices located throughout the world, we have thousands of buyers immigrating to the United States ready to buy your business. Don't wait until the last minute or try to do it yourself.